You are good
Well,
to go.
okay. Welcome back to the Crossover Podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy, alongside the Quan and Cheeto, as always. No Chris this time. Still, I think he's still setting up at his new place
He's
with
in
internet.
the
Undisclosed
Yeah,
location.
he's still setting up
Whatever.
his new place.
Disclosed location. That's funny.
Mhm.
Well, before we get to our topic, you guys got anything of note besides the Quan's rant of school?
I don't think there's been anything fun to release.
Can you guys name 5 different water brands off the top of your head?
Water brands, of
Yeah.
course. Aquafina, Deer Park. There is the Spring Valley. I think it's Spring Valley. Is it Spring Valley? I think it's got Spring Valley.
I don't know Spring Valley here.
There's Fiji. And then there is I have it in here actually.
Dasani.
What's it? Pure Life.
You say
I
Dasani?
know Pure Life.
I did not say Dasani, but
And
Dasani
smart,
is enough.
and smart.
I think
Smart water.
Oh, and then Smart Water. Yeah.
That doesn't make you smart.
No, it does not.
This one is Pure Life.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay. I do
Oh,
know
I
that
see.
one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'm a connoisseur
water.
of the Winco brand water. It's essentially
Winco?
just
I don't even know what Winco.
it's like are they wholesale? What are they? They're like a new grocery
know.
store near me. They have like their own branded water like Walmart, Costco, and it's just cheap and it's like good enough. All right, fair enough.
The Midnight Walk came out
What is
a few
that?
days ago.
The Midnight Walk. Why does that sound
I
familiar?
know that name.
It's a horror adventure stop motion game.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
It looks like Tim Burton.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to buy it. But then I played Little Nightmares. Oh, side note, I beat two indie games this week.
Yeah, you played Little Nightmares.
Games? Oh,
I beat Little Nightmares and Limbo. I beat both of them this week.
Oh, you beat Limbo too? Okay.
Limbo is a good game.
Limbo
So
is
I'm
good.
playing Inside today. And I'm playing Little Nightmares.
Next you're gonna have to beat Moonscars.
Moonscar.
Yeah, let me know once you do so.
It was part of his list if you don't remember when we were talking about games.
Oh, I got to see how it looks.
It's like Castlevania.
Oh, now I'm not playing that.
And let me know how long it takes you to beat the baby, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Jeremy ain't gonna fucking play a Metroidvania, bro. We know that shit.
Yeah, I'm not playing this game.
Haven't you played Hollow Knight?
No. Well, I rephrase. I have played Hollow Knight. I did not get
exactly.
Too far.
It's just like Hollow Knight, except better.
He didn't get far.
I played 5 minutes of the game. I'm not playing that.
You trust me.
Thank you. Perfect. So I wasn't going to buy Midnight Walk because I wasn't on board with the stop motion part of the game.
Why? It's like interesting. It makes it different.
Right. I wasn't fully on board with it. And Kay was like, do you like it? It's like, I like stop motion, but I don't know how I will feel about stop motion in the game.
Oh, it'd be fantastic. It's like playing with toys.
Then I decided, you know what? I beat Little Nightmares. I'm on board with this creepy vibe for now. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. I don't regret my decision at all.
I heard it's very good, yeah.
Because they not only does it look good, it uses binaural audio, and I was already
really
sold for that. Yeah.
Oh, I might have to try it now.
Like,
game of the year contender. Is that what I'm hearing?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. Maybe indie game of the year.
Maybe.
Okay.
I haven't beaten the game. I got to like the beginning tutorial prologue part of the game. So
I'm not gonna lie. A great stop motion game would probably be like a Pirates of the Caribbean. That would probably be pretty cool.
I can maybe see that. I'm trying to think of what would be good. I think because of the way kind of stop motion works in movies and how it looks, I think in games for like the more immersive experience, I think it's like the better medium to do horror games or like thrillers in stop motion. I think so.
You need imagination. Just need some imagination. That's all.
I mean, I think it's just more suited for it.
Yeah. I think these dudes took a risk to make this game that stop motion, and it's paid off for sure. Just like Expedition 33 took a risk with turn-based and like their systems, that shit paid off real quick. I'm gonna need these game developers about what? Expedition 33?
Yeah, I'm still wondering about that. I've been looking around at this, and I don't know. I feel like some things might be blown out of proportion. It is a good game. I just don't understand if it's the oh shake the AAA space because these guys did it right type of conversation. Like I don't.
Oh, we're gonna get
How
to
would
that.
it? How would it not be though?
Yeah,
It,
you gotta look. You we talked about it, and you said it yourself. You mentioned about developers should scale back on people, right?
they
Or
should.
not.
Yeah.
This game was made by 30 people. I'm sure.
True. Like
I'm
it's
sure. I'm sure that they have outsourcing, and like, there's no way.
100%. Yeah, this game. Yeah,
But
definitely more
but
than 30
like
people. But
the base
I guess,
studio, you know,
I guess to the point, it's like if what's the thing? I'm not trying to be weird about this, and I made the statement last time that we talked about 33. Where I was like, is this like the way people wanted Pokemon to really be? Um, I did some more digging, and I feel like there are still reasons for like mass appeal why a game like Expedition 33 hasn't been done before.
Mhm.
Like I can get it that it's a good product, like it's beautiful, it's got good effects, and it's done well. I just don't know if it's one of those just like shake up the. I don't know. I feel like it's a one-off. I don't think we're gonna see people copying your stuff as much as I think some people should to innovate in their own space.
Square Enix.
Um, yeah, I mean, like even for the idea of like the Final Fantasy remakes, maybe they could have taken inspiration from this if this game came out first. But um, I don't know. I don't know.
We're still
I just
wait and
wonder.
see mode for award season.
You said who?
So we're wait and see mode for award season. I think it's gonna get game of the year.
Expedition?
Yeah.
My bet is that it doesn't. But and that's only because Astra brought one last time. So
I think I
I'm
think realistically speaking, like if obviously we know that it's not going to be like proper game of the year because of things like Astrobot happening, but
mhm.
realistically, like with the rest of the games that are coming out that I'm aware of right now, I haven't looked at everything. But off the top of my head, the only game that could beat it realistically would probably be like Death Stranding 2 because Hideo Kojima is
You know,
automatically like boosting that game on its own
the
because
only
of
other
the
game is the
popularity.
only other game is Ghost of Yotai.
Ghost of
Fucking
Yota. Oh my
that
god, they
game's
better
fucking.
not.
Are
I
you?
mean, Oblivion remake
you
might take it.
oh my god.
I mean, not to be funny, it's the biggest. It's like the biggest game that's released. That's actually released pretty good. Like out of all the AAA developers. I mean, Borderlands 4 is still yet to come out, so maybe that's another contender. But
Speaking of
I don't
Borderlands
know.
4, I
Huh?
messaged Anthony about that. I was
Mm.
like, bro, this might get like shooter of the year.
It might get shooter of the year.
Like full
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Pretty
Like
much.
everything that I've seen in this like in your deep dive is least better than 3.
Pretty,
So much better.
pretty
It's
much.
ridiculous. All right, topic. Ready for this bullshit?
Mm.
It's GTA
Unfortunately.
6. I'm gonna tell you, this game is gonna be on my nerves for the next year.
Year?
I mean,
You mean 5?
5 years.
It's
Is
gonna
it the
be
twerking or the fact that it's Florida?
both.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Florida twerking makes
I mean,
sense.
Oh,
obviously, other than the fact that it's in the most detested state of America, known as America's asshole, which is Florida.
I thought that was New York.
No,
no, it's Florida.
they're just assholes, not like the asshole of America.
Mm.
It's like
Yeah,
how Houston is the asshole of Texas. It's like the same thing.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair.
that's accurate. I can tell you.
Um,
So, my main question: does GTA 6 really have a chokehold on the game industry? Because it seems like they do, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
if you were going off of public perception and the way people act when they ever see stuff for gameplay or like just in general GTA news, you would think so. These
Right.
motherfuckers suck their dick so hard it's crazy. These motherfuckers don't have a single original thought in it. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing. Okay, let me preface this by saying before I'm about to go on a huge rant on shitting on GTA. There's
Mm.
nothing wrong if you like GTA. I
No.
like
There's
GTA
something wrong.
4. I like GTA
Yeah.
4, Vice
Okay.
City, San
According to the
Andreas.
Quan, there's something wrong with you.
There is
That's
something wrong.
the
I'll
Daquan
get to that
is
though.
Daquan's a
I get to
hater.
that.
Just it is what it is.
I am. I am.
But
Don't
if you
worry.
like I didn't like GTA 5. I didn't care for it, nor did I proceed to enjoy the rest of its re-releases. So I don't really care for GTA 6. Now, that said, the game's not good, bro. Like, why are you guys subjecting yourselves to playing? Like, a lot of the people that like love GTA 5, let's be real. Sure, some people probably do love the story and the characters, but it was for the online, right? Like, I think most people that love GTA is specifically because of GTA Online. And they're like, there's nothing like it. I get to do all these things. I was like, okay, you get to be a criminal in GTA. Cool. There's games that do it better with better
Mhm.
graphics and it just functions better. Oh, but I get to race on all these wacky races. I was like, there's also Forza Horizon and Hot Wheels Racing that both functionally perform better as racers and also have wacky tracks. Shooting in that
Yeah.
game is also abysmal and it's lock on. You don't even really have to aim all that much. So you're playing an inferior shooter, an inferior racer, an inferior simulation game. So what is the point of you playing GTA Online other than you get to do it all in one game? So good job. You get to enjoy all of those genres in a mediocre fashion.
The
Yep.
answer is Tarkov.
Mhm.
Answer
Escaping
is
Tarkov. That's the answer.
Tarkov and that's why I say like there's something wrong with people that really enjoy GTA like this is I think people that play those type of titles, they just want to either I hate the word flex because it's so stupid. They want to either just gloat online or make someone else's life shittier. Because like if you go into these online lobbies, they're not pleasant.
No.
Like not at all. And I don't even mean like in the idea of like Call of Duty lobbies where people are calling you N words and going off about whatever the hell.
And again, like
That's
there's
actually
lobbies that are curated and moderated, but like if you just boot up GTA Online and go into
yeah,
a random lobby,
it's
it's
awful.
not pleasant. It's not fun.
Yeah, nah. And even for COD, like COD or Halo, one of those like shooters, it makes sense. Not to say any of whatever the hell going in
Plus,
there
I mean,
makes
like
sense for real.
let's be real. Like in COD, right? The biggest problem of COD is just the
Mm,
players yelling and like the voice, right? You can mute
Right.
that and just play COD,
yeah,
and guess what? It's just COD. But with
pretty
GTA,
much.
those lobbies are open world simulation games. So you entering a shitty lobby, you can't just mute the voice because they can still go around bullying you, killing you, repeat, doing dumb
Pretty
shit, or
much.
even cheating on. Like it just ruins your whole experience. So it's
Right.
Yeah.
either you're playing GTA Online by yourself somehow, just in a private lobby, like good job, that's not fun, or you're just playing the
No.
story. So like as an online experience, it's like unless you have a bunch of friends, like good job, you're in high school, you have friends that do nothing else besides go to school, you have time.
Mm,
But like
Right.
as an adult, like if you didn't like people, work, they got their own shit, people have families, like are you really
mm,
having fun just booting up GTA Online on your own?
yeah. Also, the conversation, the graphics. I don't know why that keeps being brought up because we
I
can't
don't know
debate the
either
graphics.
because
Like
I've seen
we've
better looking games than
yeah,
GTA. There's
Red
just
Dead
no way.
2 looks
So
better than this
yeah,
game.
that was one of the things that was really confusing when I was started seeing the news go around. Like I think there's a difference between like a game looks good, I guess, in the sense that like, oh, it looks like it could be fun, or it's polished, or it looks like it's functioning. But like it
Mm.
seemed like all of the people that were saying the game looks good, they were talking about graphically. Now I could be wrong. That's just the impression that I got. And I'm sitting there looking at the game like
I've seen better.
there's better
I mean,
Like I'm sorry.
games.
Like for me, like I'm sorry. Like I play a lot of PlayStation games and I get it, but like Death Stranding looks better. Ghost of Tsushima looks better. God of War looks way better. Final Fantasy 7 looks better than this shit. I'm sorry.
Moonsguard looks better.
Even these like Metrovania like 2D platformers, some of those look better.
They do. They got better direction. I don't know. I know folks kind of enjoy the bandwagon of there's a new hotness. We get to be rallying behind something, but like
Right.
this is not one of those. Like I would get it if GTA 6 was from some like Expedition 33 developer. There's like 50 guys that just like decided to really hone in on UE5 and say like we got this very well, but
Like
this is
let's be honest. the ex GTA like director or developer that went to go make his own game, Mind's Eye, that plays
Yeah,
very much like GTA, looks better than GTA 6.
yeah, it does.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's like
even
if I want to play GTA, I think I'd rather play for the one that's at least trying to do something different, even if it plays
pretty
like
much.
GTA. Like at least the story, like it's a story game, right? At least that
Right.
experience looks more unique than I'm just gonna play a criminal building my way up in this empire that I've done 6 times already.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know which publication or video said this, but they were talking about like GTA storytelling is very good. It's like what storytelling are you talking about?
I think the
To the point,
story is
like,
like interesting enough, but I think the way that it's shown is kind of it doesn't the way that the game is designed doesn't do well for story, I feel like. Because like if
well,
you just played the story, like sure it flows well enough, but the pacing's not 100%, and then the story isn't like the best stories of all time. Like I can't sit here and talk about GTA 5, 4, or even like Vice City or San Andreas and compare any of those games to like good story written games of their time, and they're beating them.
Right.
I think the largest market for GTA is. I don't even think I want to say this out loud. What I'm saying is the demographic for those who play GTA, I believe, are folks who don't have the.
You can say it. Let it get it out.
Get out.
No. We're being very careful how we say this, right? I think
We
the
don't want to.
people
I don't
that are
want to hurt no one's
playing this are
feelings.
the ones you wouldn't suspect in normal society, quote unquote. Seeing them walking around, you would assume so and so is a nice person that goes to this place and does that thing. But those games are for folks who are too afraid to go and do these things for real, but they have this weirdness in them. So they want to see it happen with them being the ones doing it, but with no repercussions. So to say without saying, I think the reason all this is just a thing is because there's like this weird thing in a select group of folks that just want to do not nice things to folks. And GTA is the perfect place to do it. Like it's different in COD, right?
Yeah.
Or like one of these other titles where like you shoot me, I shoot you, and it's like we're literally here to do that. But
Mhm.
then in the concept of something like GTA, we're all trying to build something, and they're happy to tear it down.
Mhm.
Like, oh, you're trying to do something. I'm on my way to tear up your stuff. I'm gonna drop the money that Daddy A or Mama C gave me so that I can then shit on you online and make your day horrible. It's like that's why I say it takes a very specific kind of person to really enjoy these GTA products because no one plays it for community. Like nobody is like, oh, let's just I mean, there's the GTA LARPing stuff,
I
right?
would say
RP
I would
stuff
say
like
at
that.
least the
Yeah, like the
GTA
RP stuff.
RP people are playing it for the community, but
Mhm.
not
Yeah, but
like the
that's like a
majority. That's not the majority.
exactly. That's a very small. Like if it was just those RP folks, there
Mhm.
would probably be less than like 50,000 people playing GTA. But the rest of them,
Yeah.
no,
Uh,
nah.
real quick before we continue, what's up with your camera, Daquan?
My camera? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's all types of fucked up, dude. I don't know
All
what's going
types of
on.
fucked up.
Wait, what's
Yeah,
happening? It's fine for me.
it. Hold
Like
on.
he looks normal to
Is
me.
it
Yeah.
like?
Like what does it look like?
Yeah, show me. Is it like
Like your face was
flushed or
green at some
something?
point and some shit.
Oh, I did not get that.
I didn't get that. What
Now
you
it's
got going on over there? What you got going on over there?
now.
That's my question.
Oh, I
Like,
can see. Yeah, no, that does not. That's not what it looks like for me.
Wait,
oh,
where did he put that?
It's in recording chat. Remember the little speech
Oh, the
bubble?
little. You
like
know what?
like
I'm gonna be honest. That bubble is odd.
like your eye was green and then your like headset was green and then your
Oh,
background was
that's
like this.
insane.
I'm
Yeah, no,
confused.
this is
What kind of AI stuff is happening back there?
yeah, bro. What do you got going on there? Like
I
my
don't
You're
shit's
gonna have to
not
show
like that.
that in the. We got
Yeah.
to show this in the
Yeah,
thingy. This one.
I already
uh,
showed it. It's fine.
That looks like
uh,
some AI nonsense. I'm a fake person.
You're
I'm
not.
fake.
Yeah, we actually built
I'm
this.
real.
We built this AI Daquan just to be a fucking hater, so we could argue for the sake of arguing.
Oh,
He's
that's
not real,
great.
guys. You got us.
Everyone, I'm not real. That's actually crazy.
I mean, I know with his
Yeah.
takes, you already thought he wasn't real, but now you have confirmation.
That's insane. Actually, that does look like some AI generated something.
Oh my
Like
god.
that's insane. Do I have like a feature on for this?
No, you're
I
like I said
don't
on my
know.
end, you're not like that. You're normal.
Oh, so Jeremy's AI.
I
Jeremy's
fucking guess, dude. Anyway.
PC's
See,
taking over.
Oh,
that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, it's even to the point of like the fidelity. Um, for like Halo, COD, what's the other Battlefield? Those graphics are all fine, but
mhm.
like they're never wowing anybody because there's a bar set. It's like you expect this shit. You're paying $70. Of course, it better look like this. So like, I uh, I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I don't get the jaw dropping. Like,
You-
oh, Borderlands is moving so that they don't hit the GT. Like, what? Like,
Not only they moved up in release
they
date.
move up the like no. I
So
even for
there's
the
three things wrong with that. One, they
yeah.
moved up the release date. Two, they're huge gaming publishers that have been around in the scene forever. You don't think they talk to each other. And three, there was already rumors going around in the company that that deadline for GTA 6 was never gonna happen. You don't think that shit made it out to other people?
Pretty much.
Like there's
And
no shot.
actually,
And like yeah, so yeah, I think that's dumb. I think there's a lot of suspending, no, not that, it's a lot of, what's the word, jumping to conclusions, I guess. Like there's a lot you got to skip through, a lot of hoops you're skipping
yeah,
through to get to that
I,
conclusion.
I will say I don't think 2K wants to compete with themselves sometimes.
exactly. Because
Right,
Take Two
right.
owns 2K.
Yeah, yeah.
It makes no sense. Like, I mean, even for all of this, like developers have release schedules. Like these major
Yeah,
publishers,
yeah.
they know what each other are releasing. They help each other out. So like,
Right.
it just, I mean, obviously, this is all just fans being
Whatever they
not
are.
even fans. I don't even know what the fuck these people
Nah,
are. 'Cause I think people
they're
who
crazy.
yeah, whatever these crazy people are, just like, oh, there's nothing to really talk about right now, so we're
And
just gonna
again,
hop on this
okay,
GTA
I think we
thing.
need to preface this because people on the internet especially take it at it as an extreme. We're sitting here mostly shitting on GTA because we just don't like it, but that doesn't mean by any means that it's like doesn't look quote unquote good. We just think games look better and it shouldn't be getting all this glazing that this game is getting, and it's not as good as what people make it out to be, and that's like
What
our
do you
issue
mean
with
it
it.
looks good?
If you
That's the
like
thing.
GTA,
I
play
think
GTA.
it looks
Just know.
fine for GTA.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't
Yeah,
think it
but
deserves the $100 price tag that people are like. Oh yeah, when it goes out and it
No.
goes to 100, I'm okay paying that.
And all the
no.
like crazy media coverage this game is getting for no
No,
reason.
The
like I
game is not
said,
even out. That's the
yeah,
crazy part.
yeah.
Like,
They
you know,
So
they get their pennies. They get all excited for a 2 minute trailer, and then
yeah,
another 2 minute trailer. I'm like, oh, look at the new stuff. You saw that Game Breaks video, right?
yeah, I
yeah, I
watched
have.
it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro!
So
You need all
don't
that other shit in another game.
at least for
Yeah.
Jeremy and I, don't take it as we are just shitting on a game thinking it's the worst product ever. We just think
Oh,
it's
they
getting
are. Join the club.
and that's why I said Jeremy and I, not Daquan. We think it's fine. We just don't like it, and we think it's getting way too much attention and appreciation that it doesn't deserve. Daquan hates it. You can shit on him.
Look, no, you don't shit on me because for the fact of yes, GTA, it looks like a game, but when it comes down to this, think about what's that game called? Pokemon, right? A lot of people will stay playing Pokemon because the formula is pretty much the same. No one praises Pokemon every time a new one comes out. Nobody does that. No
They're
one
just like
cares.
it's a new
It's
Pokemon,
Pokemon.
and then they play
It's a new
Pokemon.
Pokemon. And they move the fuck on. No one else cares. But like, wait, is there another one? Is there more AI me?
No, now I got the one with the green on your face.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, that's crazy.
I gotta
Yeah,
see.
it's just getting worse.
Looking like the Joker and shit.
Bro,
That's insane.
you might want to restart your Discord or some shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
No, it's me.
It's definitely you because I'm not
Maybe
saying
me.
that.
I'm not seeing it. So
Hey, that's on you, bro.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep
All
going.
All right, yeah, but it's like for the fact of like Pokemon and the rest of these titles, like no one does this. And what's crazy to me is the one time that Rockstar is Rockstar, yeah,
It's
Rockstar. Rockstar did something really phenomenal in like with the Red Dead 2 stuff. Like I gave a lot of like thumbs up to Red Dead.
I don't
Like
even
I played
think
it for maybe
Red Dead
like
got
30
the.
hours.
I don't even think Red Dead got the attention GTA 6 is getting when the game was
No,
like,
it's
out.
not. And
No,
it was,
not at all.
It was disturbingly fantastic. I'm like, bro,
It's a
this
good
is
game,
still
yeah.
actually good. People are annoyed by it. Like they are annoyed by how good this game is.
It's like Red Dead doesn't exist to them.
Exactly. I'm like, it's still like I understood the hype for that because again, it's like it's a unique experience. Where else do you play a cowboy in a very fleshed out Western world?
Right.
Wait,
Nowhere.
isn't Red Dead Online off too? Like, doesn't exist anymore?
I think they shut it down. Red
Yeah, they
Dead 2
shut it
Online. I
down.
think they
That's
shut it down.
crazy.
Yeah, which is just like in my mind, this is where
Like
the
that
hype should
one,
be. This
that
is
one makes more sense to me for you to play long term because you're not gonna get a cowboy simulator anywhere else.
no, you're not. Which is again, it's I just can't fathom why people. Okay. When Cyberpunk came out, or when it
Mhm.
was doing the whole nonsense, I was like, who cares? Who fucking cares? All right. I'll be honest, I was probably just a hater at that point.
You still are, but yeah.
No. I'm saying I was a hater because the game was getting a lot of attention while we were
Oh
working on
yeah,
Borderlands 3.
yeah.
And I'm like, I know Borderlands 3 is the better game. So it kind of bothered me that it was just a thing going on there. But it was just like Cyberpunk. And I look like, but now I get it because there are no other Cyberpunk titles at that
No,
level.
not like that.
No,
So
no.
I'm like, okay, I can fathom why this was an important piece in time. Very well. But again, for GTA 6, it is the same shit. It is not like, okay, sure, the booty physics are a little bit better. There's crocodiles now.
You can
And
maybe ride
it's
a
in
boat in the
Florida.
swamp. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
commercials. There's commercials on the TVs back. They're back now.
They're back. Look at that. I, I don't.
They got new guns. They got new cars.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you can
crazy.
even jump out of a moving car.
You can. You
Yeah,
can do that in GTA 5. You can roll out.
Yeah, you just
Like-
dive out.
You just dive out the car. Like,
I'm pretty sure you can do that in Call of Duty.
you can do that in COD too. I just
You can
don't
do it in
know.
any game.
In any game.
You can do it in
Not Battlefield.
PUBG from 5 years ago. You just
I don't
fall
think
off.
you can do it in Battlefield.
Oh,
but
guess what?
You can in Battlefield.
They got character customization.
Damn, that's
Oh,
crazy.
really?
That's only been around since 1996.
that's actually
It's
insane.
crazy, right? I know.
People need to get their own minds for themselves at this point because there's no way this many people. Honestly, this is the Helldivers 2 paradox. I'm just gonna call it that. Where a game really ain't shit, but people just want to say it is because it makes them feel good.
No, Helldivers is
sorry.
actually a good
Oh,
game. It's a multiplayer game. It's a good multiplayer game.
Look, okay. Helldivers 2 could be a great multiplayer experience. Okay, it could be great. Everybody's enjoying the gunplay. It's a bunch of, we're doing things for United Earth. That game is not the fucking thing that people made it out to be. It is fucking not. It is satire to Starship Troopers. That is it. Just
Well,
fucking, and half the people don't even know where they got the fucking inspiration from. Probably have no idea. And they're just like,
That's-
my friends are on.
That part's kind of sad, actually, if they don't know.
It is sad. They don't know. They don't.
No, you
So
know
I'm
what,
just
bro?
like,
You know what happened even worse? Because we talked about it just randomly. We talked about Starship Troopers last night, and fucking Chris tried to tell us it's not a good movie.
Okay, is that because of the reference to the books? Because compared
No,
to the books,
no. What he said was, you would think goes with the more context you get of that world,
Mm.
the I think he said the better that movie is. He phrased it really weird where I just didn't agree with it.
Mhm.
But he doesn't like
I mean, the
it.
movie
He thinks
is fire.
he
The movie
thinks-
is fantastic.
Yeah, he said the more you pay attention to it, the more you can poke holes in it and just deconstruct the whole movie.
Just know,
Eh.
I'm doing my part. Chris is not doing his.
Chris is
Pretty
not doing
much.
his part.
Also, that's kind of like half the point of the movie. It's making fun of itself.
We
while
said it
it's-
was a satire, and he still just said no, it's
Yeah.
not a good movie. Because we were trying to tell our friend that because our friend brought it up because his girlfriend won't watch it because it's an old
Mm.
movie, and I said,
Yeah.
why? It's a fucking good movie.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
even
good movie.
today, it's a great movie. And
pretty
then
much.
Chris
And the
comes
effects were
in.
fantastic.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Chris comes in saying, "No, don't waste your time. It's a better movie if you just sit there on your phone and scroll TikTok."
That's disturbing. Honestly, the second one is trash. But
But the first one is fucking good.
first one,
Conversation
yeah,
there,
first
dude.
one's phenomenal. The third one's actually okay too. It's a little bit
It's
weird.
fine. It's fine.
If
It
I'm
just
watching
sucks
a
because
movie,
it.
I can't scroll through TikTok. I'm sorry.
No,
But, no, I don't know.
I don't like.
I
I don't-
have to watch the movie.
This is also
Yeah.
take it with a grain of salt. This motherfucker multitasks everything because he can't just sit there and do one thing. So he watches movies. He even watches anime while playing like Destiny and shit. So like just let
I've
that
heard people
sink
do
in.
that. That's a
I
that's
can't
a
do
thing.
that.
I'm like,
I
don't,
can't do that. I only like focusing on one thing. My brain automatically tunes out the other thing I'm doing.
Right.
But yeah, for the idea of like the Helldivers paradox, I think is just people want to be, because even Helldivers, when people look like, oh my god, like these mechanics are so fresh, and so I'm like, bro, did you play Helldivers 1?
No,
They
no
did
one
all
played
this shit.
Helldivers 1.
It was all this shit, except it was top down. Like, what he talk? Oh, it's so cinematic. So was the first one. So was the fucking first one. Like, I just, dude, it's. I want to say an idiot is born every day, but I'm not trying to be rude. But you know, people say that for sales, or they say like a sucker is born every day. Is this conversation? It's like,
Well,
there
no,
has
they're
to be
not. They're
someone.
not. They're not born every day. They're just there already.
Well, but yeah,
Yeah.
to the point of like, I feel like someone of that category is
Mhm.
born to this idea every single day, and they're just massing this army
yeah.
of fucking crazy people. It's like,
Mhm.
what, who? I just,
It's like that moment when do you remember when we were gonna have that gas shortage a couple years ago, and people started
oh
going crazy and getting gasoline in like trash bags and shit?
yeah, being
Yeah,
stupid.
Trash
yeah.
bags. I don't remember that part,
No,
No,
bro.
yeah,
trash
there
bags.
was trash
They didn't
bags.
care.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
remember on Reddit, someone was like, "Is this real? Like, this just can't be real. Like, how are people this stupid?" And this
Pretty
quote
much.
from one of the redditors under that comment has stuck with me every day, and it's what
Oh, I
reminds me.
see.
It's what reminds me on the world we live in. He goes, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "Where do you?" He's like, "All those dumbass people you went to high school with, where do you
Mm.
think they went? They're still
I
there."
see.
I mean, it's a good question.
I found the story.
You found the story?
Yeah, of the
Yeah.
trash
Okay.
bag. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
is. I'm gonna be honest though, the shortage was kind of funny because I was actually on a road trip. I
yeah,
drove to South Carolina, and when that thing started, and those people hacked the pipelines
yeah.
on the East Coast, I was really sad because I couldn't refill at like 6 gas stations. I was like, yo, this is rough.
Oh my god.
So yeah, whenever I think about like there can't be this many people that support something, I remember
But
that
there are.
quote and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad. I underestimated
Mhm.
people.
You know, one thing that's just disturbing to me about this GTA thing, Nintendo's already doing it, and not Microsoft's about to do it. People
Oh,
are
the
really,
price.
people are
So
really
okay,
gonna buy.
hold on. I
But
I
uh,
I don't agree with the price jumps from Microsoft, but
Mhm.
like realistically speaking, for them it doesn't matter. Nintendo's matters because people are gonna buy that system, but like no one was buying the Xbox hardware to begin with,
Mhm.
and they're
That's why
get.
it matters though.
I guess yeah,
Well, no, it's like for what's, I guess for the idea of like what's not being said is that
Yeah.
they're just capping it off now to where they're
yeah,
completely saying F the hardware because now they
yeah,
know
yeah,
specifically no one is going to buy this. So then
Mhm.
Game Pass is the only reason they're going to associate with us. And now they're getting their products on PlayStation and stuff now.
yeah.
They're just capping it off to say like, okay, no
No,
one's going
no,
to buy
they
this,
yeah, yeah,
hike up the
Yeah.
price. And if they do,
But
we just made more money for no reason.
right.
right.
So
But
like,
people are really gonna spend $100 base price for GTA 6, bro. I don't understand.
I wouldn't pay $100. I have not
I
paid
don't.
$100 for a single video game in my life. Never.
I
Now I
mean,
will say,
I have, but it's not for like just the game. It's like for like collector's
yeah, for
editions and
like
Right.
stuff.
collectors stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like I tell Kayla, like I'm not like the only way I will buy any collector's edition or any edition that's a part of game, like I really have to like the game.
yeah. No, I have
Pretty
to
much.
like top game of all time type thing, like Final Fantasy 7 level.
Like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, sure.
like that sure, whatever. Like that
I
type
bought
shit.
the anthology, just letting you know.
It does not surprise me.
Yeah, I'm
Like
sure
that
it's
type
next to
shit,
you
like
right now, so you sleep with it.
No, I lost it when I got out the Marine Corps. I was actually sad about it. But,
Oh damn,
damn,
yeah,
that
sad
sucks.
time.
that shit's
Oh well,
expensive now if you try to get it.
100%. I mean, it was like in the black box with the like the little plaque thing and everything.
Oh no,
It
you
was,
lost
it
the
was,
full package. That's crazy.
Damn,
yeah, it was gorgeous.
But what were we saying?
what was I saying? Oh yeah. Like I really have to like the franchise and the product for me to even consider a collector's
Yeah, like
edition.
no, like I buy those collector's editions not even to play the games from them, because like let's be real, I get everything. If I can get it on PC, I'm getting it on PC. Like that's just how I am. But if I
Pretty
get a collector's edition, I'll buy like a Nintendo Switch version, a PS5 version, or PS4 version, or Xbox version, because I want the physical product and I just keep the game sealed. So I have to like really like the game to like essentially buy it a second time to get that collector's edition physical copy. And I've only done that for like 6 games. So like I have to really like it. And the problem was, right, we were talking about this yesterday also, because my friend, he says, yeah, I pre-ordered a Switch too. And I go, why the fuck did you do that? He goes, I go,
He
you're
orders
so.
the thing.
I was like, he goes, yeah, I wanted to play Mario Kart. And I was like, there's no fucking shot. I was like, that's so stupid. And he
But
goes,
don't
yeah.
worry, my
He
my,
goes,
my coworker also pre-ordered Switch, and I'm
yeah.
like, bro, why?
He goes, yeah, I'm stupid. Along with the thousands of other people that sold out the system. I was like, yes, you're part of the problem. You're the reason that they can get away with hiking up those prices like that.
That much money
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
a Switch too.
And then he tried to say, I didn't pay full price though. I used my cashback rewards and I had like a bunch of money that I used towards it. And I go, okay, well, how much do you get back? He goes, oh, I get like 2% on my cash back. And he goes, okay, so you use like $200 of your cashback rewards, which means you used roughly 2 to 3 grand,
But
more
you
than
get-
that. And then I said, okay, cool. So you spent $4,000 to play Mario Kart. Good job.
I just
couldn't be me, man. I'm telling
I
you,
don't.
$100 for a base price game that's wild.
No, see, but I think it's also like, obviously for us, right? I don't think a lot of games are even worth that much money. But there's like
No.
that conversation that I think some people are starting to like subscribe to, that the reason that a lot of people have issues with paying for $100 because we said it's not worth it. The games don't usually come out in like full working condition. It doesn't have the content necessary, and then they still try to charge us a bunch of money. But I saw a lot of publications and a lot of people talking about like, hey, if Baldur's Gate came out at $100 in the way that it did, I'd be okay paying that.
But that's also insanity, and it should be hyperbole. Like
Yeah, yeah.
games should never cost more than $70. Hell, it shouldn't be more than $60.
You know what's
Like,
wild?
people- what?
They announced the release date for Mafia and the price of the game. You know how much that's going to cost?
ED.
Like
$40.
$50.
Oh, really? Nice.
$50 for a AAA
Oh,
2K
you're gonna-
produced game.
Wait, you want to talk about
Yeah.
fucking GTA that does it better than GTA? Go play fucking Mafia.
Pretty much, Mafia is better.
They have a
GTA.
way better story and functions better than GTA. And
It
no
does.
one talks about Mafia.
That's sad.
But you
Like,
can't play it online and shit on other people.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
guess, yeah.
Yeah, but to the point though, like a lot of people make the comparisons of like, oh well, why can't video games cost more? Like we pay this much for movies and we do da da da. It's like,
It's like
first
that's why
of
the
all,
movie theaters are failing and we're not going.
Yeah, but it's like for the concept of games are something where they can resell you things. Like it's never just a one-time purchase. It can be,
Mhm.
but for an update,
Like let's be real.
$10.
Like let's be real.
Like-
less than 10% of the games that people are buying are like one-time purchases, like a Baldur's
Mhm.
Gate that don't charge you for anything else.
pretty much.
Like most of these fucking games are released by greedy ass companies that will release the game and then sell you DLC, sell you
Mhm.
battle passes, sell you skins, and yet they still want to up the price for the game.
Pretty much.
Yep.
But they only do it when they know that players will pay for it. They know their audiences. Like
Yeah.
that demographic of folks that are like, oh, I'm just gonna buy Battlefield every time it comes out. I'm just gonna buy COD every time it comes out. It's like they know no matter what they do, the people will pay.
you
So
know,
those folks are like, oh, I get to
Those-
70, they'll pay.
that was me back in the day when I used to play buy Madden every year. And
Oh,
then
you were a Madden person.
and then yeah, it was. And then one year I just kind of forgot to buy it and haven't looked back ever since.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man.
I
probably
don't.
bought
That was
one
me
Madden.
for, the WWE games. I used to buy those.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
I did that for Pokemon, but that was until Sun and Moon, and the franchise got ruined for me, and I haven't bought one since. Well, that's a lie.
Even COD, actually. Yeah.
I bought Brilliant Fusion or Brilliant Diamond, like the remake of Diamond, and that was the last one.
Even COD. This is like Black Ops 6 is like the first COD I have not bought on release, and then still have not even played, which is crazy.
I played it through the Game Pass, so I still haven't purchased it. I haven't purchased the Call of Duty since
Modern
Black
Warfare
Ops
2019.
Black Ops 3.
Oh,
Yeah, I stopped playing Call of Duty a long time ago.
that's crazy. Not even
Yeah.
for the story. I can't.
Nah,
believe
not even for the
Like,
story.
I want to play Black Ops for the story. That's about.
I'm
that's
not-
the-
I'm not-
really about it.
I'm not paying $60-$70 to play a story and then drop.
Well, I'm just getting
I
Game
can't
Pass,
believe you.
bro.
Can't
Well, I
believe
mean, I can play them now on Game Pass, so I can download them and get through them. But like That like before the Game Pass, I wasn't gonna buy that.
Oh well, yeah, but yeah.
Either way, I hope this game. I don't know.
I'm not.
Some
I'm not
folks
gonna.
that
Go ahead.
there's some folks that are like, what about the developers? I think there is a what's that game that tried to come out? I don't want to keep coming at Concord for this. When you have an environment where folks don't want to be professionally honest with each other, failure is imminent. And when it comes down to stuff like this, if people make stupid business decisions, because gaming is a business now,
Yeah.
thanks to all this nonsense,
Mhm.
you make stupid business decisions and you overinflate or you hire the wrong people, do whatever you're doing, you do deserve your outcome,
Mhm.
like any other business. So, for the sake of a game like this,
Also, just sorry to cut you off or just interrupt you.
yeah.
It shouldn't be on the customers buying the games whether the developers get paid or not. That's with the business. That shouldn't be on us.
So that's kind of the bit that's weird with gaming because
Mhm.
if customers are not paying what the business need, then technically developers can't develop in general,
Mhm.
right? So like they're not. It's I hate to say the old Bungie days because that's not really accurate, but like the OG Halo time of development is pretty much just gone, and without proper lines of funding each quarter, games just don't get made because no one is giving you like $2 million to just go make a game. Like no one's doing that. Nobody's just saying like, oh, we got like 6 million. I believe in this game. Here you go. They do all these different seed rounds. They do different like back and forth. So we spent this much to burn rate for this month with this month. So now we gotta like assess people, move them this way and that way. Like it's way too is way too connected between the actual development and what a business means for those things to be separated. But to the point again, like these Rockstar games are costing $1 billion. Like Red Dead 2, if I can remember, cost $1 billion to make.
Pretty
Like
high.
$1 billion to make. That's $300 million more than Star Citizen. Like that's insane. So I'm like, for a game that is costing $1 billion, it better be the game of the year. Like it better be the game of
Right.
the year.
And
It's
nothing. And
insane,
game of the year, and nothing else.
and it won't be. That's the crazy part. It won't be. So
I
that
just want to point out, I don't want the game to fail because I understand developers, need to make a living. I get it.
they do.
My issue really is the game industry media is blowing this way out of proportion
They are.
about what this game is. When it's just the same thing as GTA 5, but it's Florida now.
Well, let's
But
be
it's
real. The only real reason they're doing that is because they want the clips from the public that are clicking on those articles.
100%.
Yeah.
So it goes back to people.
Which again, it's not people being professionally honest with each other because
No.
again, it would be very normal to just tell people temper your expectation. It's a GTA game because they do it for every other franchise. Every other franchise they do this, but GTA, that's a special thing right there. That's special.
Mhm.
We do different over here.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
It's just wild to me.
Like I'm trying not to put my hat on to say like when it doesn't go like everybody plans, I'm gonna be ready to laugh about it. But when it doesn't go as everyone plans, I'm gonna be ready to laugh about it. They're gonna make their money, obviously, because it's Grand Theft Auto. But I don't think it's gonna be what people think it is, and especially when that price comes out, people won't have the money.
I mean, I think it's
So-
already because of the attention that it's getting. It's been in development for 10 years or whatever the fuck it is.
Has it really been? Oh
I
yeah, because
mean,
yeah,
GTA 5
12
came
or
out in
13.
2014,
2012.
2012.
It's like 2013, I
Oh.
think. 2013, my bad.
That's crazy. GTA, for real?
Yeah.
Within those 3 years it came out.
It's 2013.
Wow. It came out on a PS.
PS3 and
Three?
Xbox 360.
Oh my god.
So
To be fair,
GTA,
though, I think
6 gets full
by
console
that
generation.
point we were already on PS4 and Xbox One, but they came out for the previous generation.
Now the PS4 didn't come out until like December or January of the following year, like
Oh, was
December
it? I can't
2013,
remember.
or I think
You might
PS4
be
came out
right. I don't
December
know.
20. I think it was December.
I could have sworn those games came out for the next generation and then they still released the old one, but I could be wrong. It's been a while.
Because I think the PlayStation 4 came out and then the Xbox One came out the following year.
No, it was around the same time.
Was it around the same time?
It was a very similar time. It was like maybe within the same year.
I'm gonna have to look that. I can't remember. But yeah, I just
So I think because of the huge development time and all this attention that the game journalism is not helping, I think people are
No.
gonna have super high expectations for this game, and it's gonna one of three things is gonna happen. It's just gonna flop, and people are gonna start dropping the game because it wasn't as good as they were hoping for because of all this attention. Two,
100%.
we're gonna have people that are delusional and gonna start defending it, so it's gonna then create a Twitter drama, as I like to call it, of these people that are gonna be hardcore defending the game and people saying it's just good, it's just fine. Like, but because it's not the greatest game of all time, there's gonna be issues. Or three, we're just gonna have delusional people praising GTA 6 from the rooftops for like the next year.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I am hoping people hold this game accountable for costing over $1 billion to make and not being the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like
Right.
they should be upset. Like and I guess that's the crazy part to me is that folks are actually happy to say that they're going to pay $100 for this game and they don't expect it to be the greatest game.
Right.
Like that's what's blowing my mind. Like I
Bro, I'm trying to think of if there's any game that I will pay base price $100
$100 for.
I'm it's hard to think of one if I
I
being
wouldn't.
honest.
There isn't
I
one.
wouldn't. I wouldn't even pay I wouldn't even pay $100 for like a Final Fantasy game.
Bro, not I don't even
Bro, I won't even pay $70. I have not bought a game for $70. I refuse to. I will be when it's on sale. I will get this because why is it $70?
Mhm.
Oh, the developers need to get paid. That little $10 right there, that is a tax conversation. That is it. That's somebody trying to get their little offset for taxes. They got nothing to do with the developer pay. We ain't doing that. Nah.
Also, I hate that
$60
connotation
or
of like
less.
again, like they're like, yeah, if it sells well, the developers get paid well, like after the fact. I don't know. It just the way that it's
They don't
phrased,
even.
it sounds really stupid.
Let's go and put this out here too. For all those who think that a game does well, why did people get laid off? Because that game's money is recoup first, right? So it's just a recoup. There's all the development time, and then it's the recoup. And then after the recoup, then it's going to be all the payment that went out to the people that assisted when the recoup wasn't guaranteed. So after that point, then the bigwigs get paid, and then everybody else is like, what about us? If there's money left over, then you get to decide your next project. Maybe. But then people say, well, we want to make this project, but we don't need these 400 people that we used last time. Let's get rid of them. The profit of the game got nothing to do with the game developer's success. It got nothing to do with their finances. No, even for profit sharing, even for royalties, all of that is all after the fact when people have already made the decision that people are going to be let go or that it's time to restructure. For anyone watching this, your money to the publisher does not help the developer. Simple. Just put it out there.
So that's why I've always hated that. And that's why I can never agree to any price jumping.
Yeah, because it's not the developer. If you look at Larian, they're their own publisher, technically, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But when it comes down to it, they're not worried about this because all the money is to their developers. Easy.
Right.
Easy day. Everybody else though? Why is it that Larian can make these decisions and everyone else is still they don't have a publisher. It's kind of simple, kind of easy, real easy. Real easy to pay your people and you ain't paying somebody else first. I don't know. The game better be the greatest thing, and if it isn't, I'm waiting for the layoffs.
People are very mad too. I need people to be angry.
I hope I need them to be angry too. I need them to be so upset they ask for refunds. I need them. I need them to do so. That shit is actually insane to me. Also,
Hmm.
the idea to actually hold people accountable for the amount of how do you put this? I'm not saying that the Rockstar should be putting out a note to tell people to temper themselves, but there should be some acknowledgement of like, hey guys, we saw what happened with Cyberpunk. We want y'all to know this is a GTA product. Like some of that should be out there instead of letting people just run with this nonsense and be looking like, oh, we're getting hype, boys. Yeah, look at the hype train. Like, okay, so if you fail, it's because you didn't temper this. You did not do proper control of your marketing. You just are like letting stuff go out there. Like it's actually it's funny to me because they're setting themselves up for failure. So when it happens,
Also, there's one thing that these publications pointed out that I didn't realize, that they announced the game for consoles but not for PC.
exactly.
I
Why
didn't.
would they say
I
for
didn't.
PC?
I didn't realize that.
Great question.
So
Great question.
where are we at percentage wise on whether this game is fully functional or full of bugs when it releases?
It's full of bugs. It's definitely full of bugs. 100%. Like people complained about Red Dead's 2 bugs, and I played Red Dead 2. I'm like, I didn't really see too much, to be
Right.
honest. Like maybe some Z fighting here or there or whatever, but like nothing
Z
crazy.
fighting, bro. What? Bro, stop.
I knew immediately what you meant, but I was annoyed that you used that term in this conversation.
I hate those bugs.
Yeah,
I hate writing those bugs in QA. I hated writing those bugs, bro. That shit pissed me off so much.
but it's like maybe that was going on, and this was a game that was meticulously put together for a specific set of people versus like millions on millions are going to purchase this garbage day one. I can only imagine the craziness. Plus, the actual difference between, I'm pretty sure it's launching on the Xbox Series X and S,
Yeah.
which,
I don't know why they
Yeah.
keep doing the X and just
if
or
because
the-
Xbox, well, Microsoft with their parity nonsense, they're like, if it
Yeah.
launches, it needs to be for whatever. It's a major. It's
they should
all
just
I know
flip it,
is
but it's fine. I get it. I get it.
if these games struggled with Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk was a single player experience, right? Just straight up single player.
Imagine all of that in multiplayer.
I can only imagine the horror on the way. Like there is no shot, no shot this thing goes out. It isn't riddled with problems. But if it is, maybe Rockstar are just the greatest developers on this planet.
Maybe, but we don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see when the
But
game comes
Nintendo
out.
exists, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have to wait and see for another year.
So
Yes, another year. You're right. Oh, another year.
that's insane.
They're like, yeah, let them cook. You think that's what that is? Let them cook. It's crazy.
So if you're excited
Oh,
for the
another 6
game,
months.
good for you. We will not.
I applaud you.
We will be watching from the sideline whether it's a huge success or a dumpster fire, and we're gonna watch either way.
Yep. So let's wrap this one up.
Yeah.
We haven't done this in a while, but what have you guys been doing for the week, Cheetah?
What have I been doing this week? I've like barely played games this week, to be real. Like I've played Tekken a bit. We're still raiding in Final Fantasy 14. I got an ROG Ally X, so I've been playing a lot on that.
Good man. Good man.
And I've been watching more anime because I've kind of taken a break from it. And like that's what I usually do. I'll usually like go on like a 2-3 month binger where I'm watching a shit ton of anime, and then I just stop for 6 months, and then I go back for 3 months, and it's basically just this cycle that I go through with anime. And so, but that's like really all I've been doing. Like last night and tonight or this morning was me just watching anime.
Gotcha. What about you, Daquan? Besides your 8-hour travel.
That was literally my existence, is dealing with school stuff. So trying to get into school for things. But outside of that, I played Age of the Empires
Mhm. I
and
played
maybe
that game
like
before.
3 games of Marvel Rivals. I think like between Wednesday and Tuesday, and other than that, it's just been trying to deal with the school stuff. So
Fair
Gotcha,
enough. Fair
gotcha.
enough.
yeah. What
For
about
me,
you, Jeremy?
I appreciate it. For me, hey, I beat 2 indie games.
Right. Right.
Oh, good job, good job.
I'm
Play the
playing more,
sound for claps.
play, playing more indie games. If in, I like you suggested that in the game, the one the was Moon Scars.
Moon Scars, yes.
You would think that I would like Metroidvania games, right?
Yeah, because they're fighting games. Just
But every
2D.
time I see them, I'm like, I can't get behind this. This is just not for me. And
I'm
then I
actually
try
not
it.
a. I'm actually
I-
not a fan. I'm not a fan of Metroidvanias.
Wait, but don't y'all play Streets of Rage?
No, I don't play Street Rage.
I don't count that
I
as
don't.
like a
I don't.
Metroidvania.
I
That's a
don't play.
different.
That's just a beat 'em up. I don't
That's a
play.
I'm
beat 'em
saying
up.
like
Yeah.
Streets of Rage is just a Metroidvania without platforming.
Yeah. I don't
That's
like
kind of all it
platforming.
is. Okay, very well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all. That's all
Like
we had
yeah.
to hear.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
we had
Yeah.
to hear.
I don't. I'm not a.
I don't. I
I'm just
don't
not a
mind
fan of platforming.
It's just. I don't know the Metroidvania. Like I even tried playing Transistor, which is not a Metroidvania game, but
That's a good game.
I can't wrap my head around the combat system for some reason.
I'll
I
be
don't know.
honest.
I don't know why.
I do hate platforming too. That was one of my
Yeah,
gripes
yeah.
with Destiny. I can't stand why they turned it into a platformer. I'm like, why?
I.
Why are we?
That's like the
platforming?
reason I
I know
don't
how you, I know how
play.
you.
That's the reason I don't play Mario games. I think
Oh,
they're
I hate
good
Mario.
games, but I don't like platforming.
Back
I
then,
don't
I
like.
would no problem with platformers back then.
No, I don't like platforming. That's why I don't play Mario. I don't play Donkey Kong.
Yeah, we don't do that. That's why I played Kirby. It's not really
Yeah.
platforming.
It's
I mean, he kind of platforming.
kind of. It's a
but-
little bit, but not as much. Like that's why I like Legend of Zelda. It wasn't platforming.
No,
Yeah.
we can't do that.
What else? Oh, Evo Japan happened this weekend. That was great.
Yeah, I've been watching
That
that all
is,
weekend.
Evo Vegas is coming up in 2 months' time.
2.5
In
months.
August, right?
2.5 months. Yeah,
August.
it's gonna be great.
What is it? August
1 through
First weekend of
3rd.
August. First
one.
week.
One.
First through
The first
3rd.
week.
Okay. Okay.
So it's gonna be great.
That's on a weekend, right?
It is a weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. I will keep y'all posted on that because if I got into school, then I start, but I should have those times off. Last time I looked at the calendar, so
Usually, especially even with college, it doesn't start until like the second week of August. Usually.
I started summer classes. Like
Oh,
I'm in the
summer.
Yeah, I'm in the summer
Oh,
semester.
well, if you start in June, you should be done.
Oh no, I start this month.
Oh, you probably
you
won't
should be
even.
done.
Yeah.
You should be done way before that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Summer classes are usually only like a month.
Yeah, like a month and a month and a half. One
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the two.
It's never like the full summer.
So,
At least when I took a summer class, it was like 4 weeks, but it was 5 days, 4 weeks, and 4 hours. So like I was there pretty much all day. I say all day for a college student.
We got to see here.
if there's nothing else,
No,
that's
is
pretty
it.
much it.
Yeah. Y'all
Guys,
have
please-
a good one.
And please temper your expectations for GTA 6.
Please do.
Also, happy Mother's Day.
Oh yeah,
Happy
Mother's
Mama's Day.
This is gonna come out
All
on
you
Friday,
mama
but
bears.
happy Mother's Day.
Day. Yeah.
Later. So, all right, guys, peace out. Catch you on the next one.
Peace.